Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien in Bull Moose Bubba here on the afternoon of Saturday, September 5th, 2020. Sitting in for Paul Harvey this afternoon. Stand by for the rest of the story. Well, Americans, in 1965, Mr. Paul Harvey did a program and he called it If I Were the Devil. Mr. Harvey, if you're listening upstairs, I'm going to try to tell you how that worked 55 years later. So here we go, Mr. Harvey. Well, Mr. Harvey, this is your favorite alien and Bull Moose Bubba here on September 5th, 2020, almost 55 years after you did If I Were the Devil. And unfortunately, Mr. Harvey, if you're up there with Mr. Rooney and the boss, you would know that you did a good job of being the devil. Because everything you said on that program in 1965 has come to fruition. Number one, you said you would go after the richest apple on the tree, meaning the planet Earth, which was the United States, and bring it to its knees and literally destroyed it from the inside out. Well, as the devil, he has done that for sure. He has got the nations to be at war with itself. He's gotten the churches, whether you're Catholic or Protestant, to get into factions. And there's factions within the Catholic Church, and there's a lot of factions in the Protestant side. Woo! More factions than you remember in 1965. The African Americans, or as they were called blacks in your time in 65, they got so many factions they don't even know which way is up. And do we still have race wars? Oh, they call them race wars. I call them pigmentation issues here. Because in 55 years, none one of these pigmentation people have known that there's only one race on this planet. So yeah, there's a lot of races, and there's a lot of policing problems, which is due to the disintegration of the United States. You also said that you would make the states go gambling so that they could have the richest thing, and believe me, since 1978, casino gambling has gotten big here in the United States, and all sorts of gambling, horse race gambling, parlors, like speakeasies, they were still there today. You also said that you wanted the media to help with the violence, help promote it. And that's exactly what the media is doing. CNN, Fox News today, two great examples of that. And the family. You disallowed the family unit, and there is no such thing as a family unit today. There's guys killing girls as young as a year old, shooting through the windows, violating them. There's a lot of inbreeding going on. Yes. You also said that you wanted the United States to lose its soul. Well, it has. It lost its technology to China, and it lost its soul to itself. Because we got Donald J. Trump as president, and Joe Biden, or they call him Creepy Joe, as his contender today. So you got, and excuse me, Mr. Bew up there, but for Mr. Paul Harvey, you got Mr. as they call him here, Trumpy Dumpy and Hensy Pensy against Creepy Joe and Kamala. He's a segregationist, Harris. Those are your two Republicans and Democrats. Yeah, Mr. Harvey, things have gotten from bad to worse, and your program that you did back in 1965 is 100% on the money. There's nothing we can do about that. These American people are, if you explain it like Mr. Rooney over there, if he's sitting by you, and Mr. Buell, he can explain this to you over there, because you said that you wanted the devil to make sure that Man saw that he created God, not created man, and that's what they're doing. And science is all of it. And that's exactly what's happening today. Science is king. Religion is downhill. It's in faction with each other. So you see, Mr. Harvey, everything that you pointed out in that 1965 program that the American public never listened to, otherwise they would have not gone this route, has come to fruition here on September 5th, 2020. You died in 2009, so it's over 11 years since your death. And boy, in those 11 years, things have gone from a hell to a handbasket. Anyway, this is your favorite alien and Boomoose Bubba sitting in for you, Mr. Harvey, this afternoon. Good day.